Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Edirani Jubuye, and if you're new, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in once again. So, as you can see from the title of the video, today it's story time. So, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a story that once happened, right? So, it started when I was in grade 9. When I was in grade 9, I was dating this guy. I'm not gonna mention names and I'm not gonna rename him. So I was dating this guy, and then we dated. It was like an on and off thing. Like, I think it was my first boyfriend. Yeah, I started dating when I was in grade 9. I think it was my first boyfriend. So we're dating, it was on and off. So so um one time I heard rumors from people nje. I get like everyone in our community sort of like knew we were dating. So random people started coming to me saying, we saw your boyfriend with Smang Mang. Okay, let's give her a name. Um we're gonna name her, what are we gonna name her? We're gonna name her Palisa. Yeah, this name her Palisa. So people come up to me saying that we hear that your boyfriend is dating Palisa and they're always together in. So I'm like, okay. So for a few days I brushed it off, Mara. All those talks kept on going on and on and on. So this other day I got bothered, so I texted him on Mixit. So I'm like, hey Mugai, I heard that you and Palisa are dating. Then he's like, where did you hear that from? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Is it true now? And then he's like, can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm like, oh, okay. So tomorrow comes, and then he's like, can you please come over to my house? I'm like, okay, cool, I'll come over. So I went to his house, ne? So when I went to his house, I found that there's his brother. So his brother knew about us. So there was his brother, I think, and his niece or something like that. Yeah. So we went there. So when we went there, like we were talking. I'm like, and you better be not lying in better be telling the truth. Are you dating Palisa or not? So because we're making noise, we're sitting at the dining area. So his brother was in the kitchen and he could hear our conversation. So it's like, you know what, let's go to the bedroom. Let's solve this in the bedroom. Look, no, I'm not going within the bedroom. Mind you, that time I was still a virgin. So we go to the bedroom, and then he's like, if I tell you that we're dating, what are you gonna do? Like, there's nothing that I'm gonna do about it. I'm just gonna leave you. So it was like, okay, I am dating this girl. So he admitted that he's dating the girl. So Musa Achitenda, I'm like, and then why are you cheating on me? Why are you cheating on me? Why are you doing this? So it's like, I decided to cheat on you because you don't wanna sleep with me. So I'm like, oh, if that's the reason, you know what, go ahead and cheat, because I'm not gonna give it up to someone who has the guts to cheat on me behind my back. You know what I'm saying? So we talk. And the room that we're in is not his bedroom, it's his brother's room, right? And then his brother hears us talking, so he's knocking. So when he knocks, that one is like, come in. So when he enters, it's like, yo guys, can you please go out? I wanna take a nap. So we go out. So when we go out, I'm like, Kanti, is this not your bedroom? And he's like, no, my bedroom is the other side by the hallway. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're talking. So I'm like, you know what, I wanna leave. I'm all fed up, I'm angry. I'm like, I just wanna leave. So as we're talking, that girl Palisa comes out of the room and she passes us by the sitting room. I'm like, because I was so shocked. I was so shocked. So he just keeps quiet. And then I look at him. I was in so much disbelief, guys. She just passed us, and like, did this girl just pass us right now? I'm like, so these people have been doing the things just because Mina, I refused to sleep with him. So I was like, you know what? Okay, so I swore at him, right? So after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving. So I left. So when I left, I told him that, you know what? This is over. We're breaking up. So yeah, so our relationship was over, right? So a few years later, I think I was in grade 11. Was I in grade 11? Yeah, I think I was in grade 11. 2014, yeah, I was in grade 11. So I'm dating this other guy, ne? Dating this guy, no, I was in grade 10. It was December 2013, going to 2014. So grade 10 to 11. So I started dating this guy November or December, I'm not sure. So we date January, February, and then around March. Yeah? Around March, I'm just chilling at home. I'm chilling at home, you know what? Busy texting people on WhatsApp, whatnot. And then I get a message on WhatsApp. That message say, "Hey bitch, how are you?" I'm like, who's calling me bitch? I don't even know this number. So I'm like, who's this? Like I'm shocked. Who's this? So the person says, it's Palisa. So I'm like, why are you calling me bitch? She's like, Gombela ihambana na boyfriend ya mina. Hewan, ilaba nihambana na boyfriend ya wena. Which boyfriend are you talking about? And then she says the guy's name. Okay, let's call the guy Troy. Let's call him Troy. So it's like Gombela ihambana na Troy in. So I'm like, Troy, I'm dating Troy and you're dating Woo. So it was out there that girl has a relationship with this other guy. Like, those relationships where it's like it's been long they've been dating, right? So I'm like, nihambana njani na Troy? So why are you calling me names and why are you being so disrespectful? She's like, yeah, hambana na yena because he doesn't love you, he loves me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I text Troy, right? So when I text Troy, I talk to him, talking to him, I'm like, when Apalisa came to me, she's like, she's dating you and then yeah, banana when what's going on? So it's like, oh damn, she did that. Yo, like, what are you talking about? So this guy says that let's meet up, right? He stays at the same area. His house was like um 15 minutes away from my house, I think. Yeah, I think 15 minutes away. So he's like, let's meet up. So we meet. So so we met, and then he's like, I didn't know that she was gonna be forward. So I asked the girl out, and then excuse me, and then she agreed in. So I'm like, why did you do that? I thought our relationship was perfect. I thought everything else was fine. So why did you decide to cheat on me? Or then it's like, minana kuranza, but because you can't sleep with me, I was like, you know what? I just have to make amends here. So I'm like, also you're cheating on me with Palisa just because I can't sleep with you. So it's like, yeah, it's because of that. Every guy have needs. In. I'm like, okay. If then that's the case, it's okay. So I was very very mad. I was very mad that that girl, like, it's like she's after me. Like every guy I date, she's here. She's just after me. So I went back home. So when I went back home, the guy texts me. It's like, hey babe, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. So I'm like, okay, if then you didn't mean to, can you please talk to her? Tell her to stop texting me because she's harassing me. She's busy calling me names. So I'm not finding and lying, you know. So he's like, no, don't worry, I'm gonna talk to her. Okay, cool. So a few days later, the girl texts me about. She's like, hey, I was with Troy, and then I was going through his phone, and I still see that you guys have been broken up. So nkombela ku uhambana na boyfriend ya mina before it gets out of hand. I'm like, what do you mean gets out of hand? So she's like, you know what? If you don't flukana with him, I'm gonna rock you. I'm like, oh, so ilava nyimbi wena na mina, so ilava kubha mina wena. Mind you, she's younger than me, right? That doesn't matter, but she's younger than me. So I'm talking to Troy. I'm like, Troy, can you please talk to this girl to stop harassing me? And can you please tell her that we broke up? So Troy is like, no, I can't tell her because mina na kuranda and pela that girl, I don't really like her. I'm just dating her because when you can't sleep with me and I'm able to sleep with her. Hey guys, it was tricky. The situation was very tricky. It was very tricky because I really loved that guy. Mara, I'm like at the same time, this girl is harassing me, so what do I do? Okay, a week passed. She texts me, she's busy texting me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just block her. So I blocked her from my WhatsApp. And then she started texting me with her sister's phone. She's busy texting me, calling me names, doing all sorts of things. I'm like, so this girl really wants a fight with me. So okay, cool. So this other day, right, we're talking. And then this girl, she's like, you know what? Me and you, we better fight, right? I'm like, I'm not gonna fight for a guy. Not especially with you, because this is the second guy that I've dated that you've came after. So she's like, it doesn't matter, but he doesn't love you, he loves me now. So when are you better, better back off. So guys, she kept on harassing me, And then one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit you if you continue harassing me. So she continued harassing me. Okay. I'm like, nihambane na yena kasi angakubyela na. So he's like, no, I did see your text again. You guys are still talking and that guy loves you. I know worry, he's not gonna leave me. So when you better leave him or else I'm gonna hit you. I'm like, okay, cool. You better come and hit me. Show me what you have. Show me what you got. Yeah. So it was sort of like we're signing up for a contract. You know what? This is a declaration of war. So me and her were going to war. We even planned the date, everything. But on this day, me and you are going to fight at this time. The day comes, right? I'm a bit nervous. So because this girl, she's tall. She's super tall. And those who know me know that I'm very short. I'm very, very short. And that girl is tall. So I'm like, what if she hits me? And what if she wins this fight? It was in the case of I was fighting for Troy. I wasn't fighting for Troy. I was fighting with her because she was harassing me and it got out of hand. So I wasn't fighting for a guy. Trust me, I will never fight for a guy. So I was fighting her because she kept on harassing me. So I'm like, what's the plan? So you guys, and mara, I took cayenne pepper, the powder, pour it in my hand, right? Pour it in my hand. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to fight. So I was with my friend. So my friend is like, friend, when I need the mobile sad, please don't do that. Don't use cayenne pepper. Just leave. Just don't fight. But inside I know I might lose this fight. So I take cayenne pepper, put it in my hand, and I'm fisted now. Now I'm ready to go and fight. So that girl texts, she's like, I'm passing by your house, come out. So I'm with my friend. We go. So when we go out, we meet with her. So I get it, it was like a declaration of war. So we had to meet at a certain place at a certain time. So we met there. So she also came with her friend. Yeah, well. So me and my friend is scared of fights. So she was standing like a few meters away and it was in the dark. Like that street is dark. It was not my street, the other street. So that street is very, very, very dark. There are no lights there. So I'm here with my cayenne pepper. I'm like, just in case I lose, I'm gonna use this cayenne pepper. Okay, cool. So me and her will start talking, talking up to each other. Hey, what the hell, hey, so so she starts by hitting me here, right? She hit me here. So I hit her with my left hand. I hit her kambama. So I feel where I am, man. Pamalua awungenang kahle. So we are busy fighting. We are busy fighting. So I'm like, there is no way I'm gonna use this hand. So this hand fist, this one clap, this one fist, this one clap. So I'm busy fighting. So Pella Agir Mina, I'm short and she's tall. So Mina, I'm like clap and the fist is like here on her things, on her ribs and her boobs and whatever. Like I'm just, I'm just like that. So uh so what had happened was the friend came, her friend came, and then he's like, no, you guys should stop fighting, what you're doing is stupid in so until these people planned worry when when she was losing the fight, that girl will come and pretend as if ilamula nyimpilia. So ilamula nyimpilia unukhoma maboko. She's like, no, you guys should stop fighting. Can't she's holding my hands back so that her friend could hit me. Yo, I'm like, this girl. So I'm like, I'm like, but current. I'm like, get away, take it. So guys, we fought and we fought and we fought. And at that time, I was so tired. She started pulling my hair. And look at you, man, that's what bonding. Guys started pulling my hair. It was so sore. Because I felt like pieces of my brain were coming out. She started pulling my hair. Now I was in pain. I was like, you know what? Now this cayenne pepper has to work. So as we're fighting, take the cayenne pepper in her eyes. I'm like, so I didn't just unlo Asha, no viveka, and they come out of my viveka sword. And I was like, yeah, guys, I'm not evil, Mara. I had to make a plan. In Tombi, Mayo and a plan, alright? So after that, when she was busy, she was like, yo, money, yo, matish mamina, yo. I mean, at that time, I'm like, friend, let's go. Line. Guys, I ran. Yo, I arrived at home because I was so tired. So when I arrived at home, in my mind, you go nyimpi se yerin nyimpi akarna kula se sherin. Little did I know, she was busy throwing stones at the roof at my house. So I'm like, so this girl is really crazy. Yo, because I'm like, what do I do? But my parents are home, and my parents were sitting outside, throwing stones. And then I heard my father saying, hey. So guys, she ran. Yeah, guys, so that's what happened. I got into a fight with a girl, and hey, it didn't end well. So that's the end of my story time. I hope you enjoyed, and comment down below for your favorite part that happened in the story. And please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.